We were backstage at UFC Charlotte, and a first-round knockout for Matt the Immortal Brown. Listen, before we get into the fight, before we get into this interview, I know we talked during the week, but I just want to reiterate the fact that it's an honor for me to be doing this, to be interviewing you right now, because like I said, I don't want to age you, but I did grow up watching you fight, and it's an honor to be here talking to you after another knockout victory.
Yeah, man, I'm proud, happy to be here, loving what I'm doing, man, and doing what I love, so couldn't be happier.
They say the last thing to go is your power, and obviously that power is very, very evident. I mean, talk to me about that. After all these years, just to get in there and still have that same power to knock guys out, how satisfying is that?
Bro, I did not expect Court to go down that easy, I can tell you that. I mean, I see watching a lot of his fights, he took a lot of hard shots, so I must still have some power, man. But I knew when I landed it, man, I knew it right away. I was like, he ain't going nowhere, boy. That's it right there.
And you had talked about seeing it like right as soon as the fight started. You saw the shot was there.
Yeah.
Did you, like you had just said it as well, but the one shot, did you know it was going to be a one-punch KO?
Oh, well, I didn't know it was going to be a one-punch KO, but when I landed it, I was like, yeah, that was it. But yeah, I knew that right hand off his jab was going to be there if he kept throwing the jab, which he did. Yeah, because it was, he kind of leans off a little bit, and there's some other options that I had there. I was doing the leg kick a lot off that jab, but that right hand, I was like, I was like, dude, if you keep doing that, like, I'm gonna knock you out, man. And he kept doing it, so I was like, all right, I'll knock you out, buddy.
And how good was this training camp? Because you had also said to me, man, this feels like one of the best weight cuts I've ever had.
Yeah, man, this was actually just an amazing camp all around, man. Like, it felt great from beginning to end. I had one hiccup with some injury stuff, but that's kind of to be expected at this age, I guess. And I think I could avoid that next time, but man, it was just a great camp. Good energy, good physical, healthy, good mentality, man, good people around, a lot of positivity, and that's what it all comes down to, man, just staying positive every day, and and just being gracious. That's what I focused on a lot, is just being, having a lot of gratitude. And
yeah, brother. Now, when you talk about gratitude and being gracious, like, when you go home after this and you sit down with your family and your kids, like, what do you think about, when you're like, man, I still get to do this after all these years? Like, how thankful are you to be in, healthy enough and to be in great enough shape to just continually, do what you love, when it's a sport where a lot of guys can die young, per se, in this sport?
Yeah, it's hard to keep that into perspective, man, because I just get up and do what I do every day. I love what I do, so it's hard to keep that in perspective. So that's why I try to look at the bigger picture, man, and just really embrace it and enjoy it, man, because this is a amazing thing that we're doing, man. It's just a beautiful thing all around.
Listen, Matt Brown victorious tonight by a first-round knockout. He ties the record for most knockouts in UFC history. I want to end the interview with a quote right here. Like I said, I don't want to age you, but I do want to say, fear an old man in a sport where most men die young.
Yeah, so I made it somehow, bro. Let's keep it going.
All right, appreciate you, bro.